Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there is no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Great. So how was your day guys? How was your day guys? What's the important topics one should learn in React? Rishi will be talking about this in tomorrow's class. Okay, don't worry about it. I will be covering that up as well. Okay. How was your day guys? As like you. Okay. So my day was okayish. Like I don't know, my friends have invited me over tonight, so I think so that would be amazing. But yeah, except that, like the day was pretty normal. Good and tiring. Okay, that's how usually the day goes. So there's nothing that can be done over it. Uh, so can we have the boot camp on database management systems? I think so. We will not have a boot camp, but instead of that, we are actually planning for almost all the topics that comes up in your college life. Whatever the topics are, whether it be computer networks, database management systems, operating systems, you are having your COA, you are having your DDA or data analysis of algorithms or something like that. So all the different chapters, all the different topics, all the different subjects that are there in your college life, we are planning to release some videos on that. Okay, that covers everything in that for your college preparation, college examinations. Will you guys be interested in something like that? Please do let me know. Will you guys be able interested in something in that like that? Please do let me know. Rishi Shah, like I said, we will be discussing your query tomorrow, not today. So I actually addressed that. Okay. Can you tell the roadmap of cloud computing? I'm in second year BTech CSE. Don't go with cloud computing, go with full stack web development. It includes cloud computing, it includes MERN stack, and it includes DevOps. Okay. So that will basically guarantee you that you are going to get a job. So that is our prime objective, to get a good job and a guarantee that I'm going to receive a job nevertheless. So always try to make sure of that. Any possibility of having another data structures and algorithms bootcamp? Yes, Joel, Jeffrey, we will be having another set of data structures and algorithms bootcamp in this month itself. I haven't thought about the dates, but most probably either on 13th or either on 20th around. Like I will be having another set of boot camps on data structures and algorithms as well. Okay. Please share your Insta ID. I think so. I've already shared with you guys my Insta ID. Please do let me know. I think so. I've already shared my Instagram ID with you guys. Please do let me know. Android development versus web development, which is better? Of course, go with web development. The reason for that is extremely simple. When you are learning React, okay, if you have learned React, if you have learned the entire backend, entire cloud computing, entire DevOps, that remains the same, whether it be like the Android development or the web development. Okay, in both of them, only the front end part changes. The rest of it remains the same. So if you are learning web development, you have done 80% of the work. Now, learning React as a framework of choice for web development enables you to understand React Native in like just 6 or 7 days itself. If you have learned web development in its entirety, you can just spend 6 days to learn React Native. And after that, you can create iOS apps, Android apps, you can create watch apps, that is your smartwatches apps, and create smart TV apps, everything you can do, even VR apps, you are able to create it. Because the backend remains the same, the cloud computing portion remains the same, the DevOps remain the same. Only you just need to learn React Native. If the same thing you want to learn in Android development, you will have to learn Android for Android development, you will have to learn Swift for iOS development, you will have to learn some other language for TV app development or watch development. So that is just very hectic. Okay, so always go with web development first of all. And if you want to learn Android, iOS, and all these kind of stuff, just learn React Native and it's done. Okay, so it's as simple as possible. Okay, don't go with Android development, guys. It's a huge waste of time right now. So I didn't receive the certificates of recipe API backend web development bootcamp even after mails for this query. Either you have put your wrong like email ID, or there must be an issue with your attendance, or like you have already received it and it has ended up in your spam emails. But this is an automated process. There's no person sitting right over there sending out the certificates. We have a bot, and that bot basically filters everything out and sends these certificates according to that. So if you haven't received the certificate, there is something that is a problem with your itself, because certificates have already been sent for that. No, Vinay, you have to give the attendance live itself. Okay. Bootcamp of ML and DL, I hope so. That's DL. Okay, so we will be having one bootcamp on machine learning, that is data science, right now on 7th, I guess. So on 7th, we are having one bootcamp. You can go ahead and register yourself from our website, devtown.in/events. You are able to see that we are having a Python and data science bootcamp that we have scheduled. And with that, we are going to study machine learning as well. So if you guys are interested in that, you can definitely go ahead to our website and register yourself from right over there, and then we'll continue with the same as well. I think so the registrations have just started right now. There are almost 1,300 people who have already registered for the bootcamp just in one day. If you guys want to join it, it would definitely be great. Go with React Native. Don't go with native languages itself, because like it's just like you're wasting your time. You don't need to require to know that at this particular level. You're freshies. Okay, freshies don't require to know it. You just directly go with React Native. Okay, don't waste your time. Again, Aman Tripathi, like I said, don't waste your time on Android. Go with web development. Okay. Go with Node for backend. Python is for data science projects, not for web development. Of course, we can use it. Okay, there are like companies that are using it right now, but the job opportunities that are available is huge in Node.js. Okay, and it's very easy. If you have learned Node.js, it's very easy to convert to any other backend application. So of course, go with that. Okay. Percy Romano, we have already put up a video about like what's the difference between overloading and overwriting. If you are not able to find it, this is the video that is there right over here. Okay, you can go through the like you will be so operator overloading and function overriding. As you're able to see, it's already there in this video. We have already uploaded it. If you have still having a doubt or something like that, go and visit this video. Learn C++ in 5 hours. You will be able to complete it. Okay. Okay, so shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please do let me know. Piyush Trivedi, I didn't saw your message. I thought that I had asked you to contact me directly, but I was not able to find your message anywhere, Piyush. Piyush, I was not able to find your message anywhere. Is Piyush there, or he has vanished? Okay, I'm not able to see him in the live chat. No issues in that. I think so. He has vanished from right over here. Today we are going to start off with understanding HTML. Okay, so that is what we are going to do today, and it will be pretty easy. We are going to deal with just the basics that are important for React that we are going to start from tomorrow onwards. So please just open up your minds, just clear everything up from your minds, all the tension, all the different things that happened to you today. Just think about this one thing in your mind. I don't give a fuck about what happened with me today. Okay, so we are going to start with that note, and let's get started. Okay, so let me just open up. So all the coding and everything that you are going to do, we are going to use codesandbox.io. Okay, that is the website that we are going to do today. Okay, the reason for that is pretty simple. It's free. We don't have to pay for anything. Second, it can be like you can do all the coding and everything from anywhere around the world on your mobile devices, on your mobile phones, on your laptops, on your computers, on your desktops, on your iPads, on your smart TVs, anywhere where you are able to open up a browser, you will be able to do your coding right over there. So for that particular reason, we are going to use Code Sandbox because I'm able to understand most of you might not be able to have a laptop in hand with you. Okay, so we want to make sure that everybody is able to practice what we preach. So let's get started right away. You can go to the website codesandbox.io. Don't code along with me. Listen to me. What I'm explaining, that is more than sufficient. Don't code along with me. Then we are going to create a sandbox from right here. Okay, so in creating a sandbox, we are going to choose the static templates. Okay, you will be able to see that we are getting a template right over here. So we will be choosing the static template from here. Okay, so we'll just click on static. So it will create a static template for us. Okay, once it has been created, we'll just be clearing this off because we don't require it anyhow. Okay, so this is the three particular main segments that we need to focus upon. The first one is our files. Okay, we are having the index.html file. That is the HTML file where we'll be writing our HTML code. Okay, and the rest too, we don't need to care about it right now. These are just for the sandbox that your Code Sandbox has created for you. Okay, so right over here we are having index.html. Okay, we are going to write our code inside of this file, as you're able to see in the middle panel. In the middle panel that you are having right over here, do not use any other platform for coding until unless I specify it. Okay, do not use Notepad, do not use VS Code, nothing like that. Use this because at the end of the bootcamp you will have to submit your project in this particular like format itself, in Code Sandbox itself. For that reason, do not use anything else. Use Code Sandbox so that you are getting habituated on using this. Okay, so here you will be writing your code. Okay, as you're able to see, this is a file where you will be writing your HTML code right over here. Okay, it will be as simple as that. And on the right hand side, you are having the website that you will be building. So we do not want this to be like it's just too crowded for us. So what we are going to do is, please do not do it along with me. Listen to me very carefully because you will ask me to repeat again because you have not listened to me. So please focus upon what I'm teaching right over here. Focus upon the video itself. So right over here, I want to open this browser in a new tab. So I will just click on this right most button, open in new window. As you're able to see from right over here, the rightmost button inside of this browser. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Piyush Dwivedi, I don't know on which particular LinkedIn did you message me. I was not able to find it. Okay, so if possible, please message me again. As you are able to see from right over here, this is my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so I don't know which LinkedIn profile because I have two LinkedIn profiles. One is my, okay, so I just yeah, I got the message right now. Okay, so no issues in that. So the rightmost button that you are able to see, you want to click on that particular button itself. Okay, it will open up the like browser on a new particular web page itself, this is where whatever you are building up inside your file will be shown to you. Now we do not require this, so we are just going to pull it out and increase the size so that everything is very crystal clear for us as well. Okay, I don't want this. Like, can we remove this? Okay, we cannot. So right over here, this is where we are going to write all our code and everything. Let me just make this a bit more bigger. Okay, so let's get started. Now you need to understand that hypertext markup language, as the name suggests, HTML, the full form of HTML, it's a markup language. Now what the fuck do I mean by a markup language? Okay, so has anybody heard about the Egyptian hieroglyphs? Okay, the Egyptian languages that was printed out on their, carved out on their pyramids and everything. It was nothing else. There was no text inside of it. It mainly comprised of different kinds of pictures and everything. Okay, so they used to draw like an eye that had a particular meaning, Ra, and then they used to draw like a boat that had a meaning of Fa, and so on and so forth. I'm just pitch bowling here, but that is like how they used to like create everything. Now these type of languages were called as markup languages, which use these images to basically provide more information about the text that they were writing. Are you able to understand this concept? Like, let me just show you some images so that you guys are also very comfortable. Egyptian, Egyptian crafts. So this is how they used to like write most of their stuff. Some of which was text, some of which were just symbols, and these symbols basically provided extra information, added information to our text itself. Whatever we wrote, it provided some extra information to it. And these were called as markup languages. The same thing goes with our HTML as well. HTML was initially created to give a structure to our website, to provide more information about the text that was going up on our website itself, and that is where the concept of tags came into being. Okay, so usually HTML basically comprises of different type of tags that are there. For example, let's say you are having a paragraph tag. Okay, so any text that is present in between these openings, so this is called as the opening tag, and the closing tag. These are called as opening and the closing tag. These are, and this particular example is of a paragraph tag. Now when you are having a paragraph tag right over here, it basically, whatever text is present between this opening tag and the closing tag, that is a paragraph. That will look like a paragraph on our screen, just like you are writing a paragraph itself. Similar to that, so it provided some additional information. Okay, so it provided some additional information about the text itself. So okay, the layout of this particular, the structure of this particular text should be as a paragraph. Then you were having your heading tags. Okay, you were having your heading tags right over here. So for example, the heading tags, let's say the H1 tag right over here, the H1 opening tag and the closing tag. Okay, so any text that was present between the opening and the closing H1 tag was a heading. Okay, it was big, it was bold. Okay, so that basically means that that type, that structure of the text that is present between the opening and the closing H1 tags, that is also called as the heading type 1 tags, will be big and bold. So let us see this in application itself. Let's go back and let's see this in code. Now before reaching there are some aspects of HTML that you need to understand before we are able to start off with the code itself. Okay, so what we want to do right now is we want to set up HTML. So first of all, we are having the HTML tags. Whatever HTML code that you want to write, okay, whatever is going to be there inside this file, that is your HTML code, will go between these opening and the closing HTML tags. Okay, so every code that you want on your website, okay, that is going to go between this opening and closing HTML tags. Are you guys able to understand about the HTML tag? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand about this opening and closing HTML tags? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand about this? Please do let me know. Okay, great. So now along with this opening and the closing HTML tag, then there are two particular like other tags that are majorly included, like majorly, like you need to use them inside your code. The first one is the head tag. And the second one is your body tag right over here. These are the two tags that are present inside of the HTML tag that are important. Now, what is the use of the head tag? Okay, so do you understand what you mean by metadata? Okay, do you understand what is the meaning behind metadata, guys? Do you guys understand the meaning behind metadata? If you don't understand the meaning of metadata, don't worry about it. You can definitely like ask it as well. Okay, you don't have to worry. Like if you are not able to understand it, just let me know. Okay, so no issues in that. For example, I'm having a phone right over here. Okay, I'm having a phone right over here. It comes in a box. I know that this particular box contains a phone. Okay, this particular box contains an iPhone. It's blue in color. But still on the box itself, it will show, it will write that, okay, this is an iPhone. Okay, this is blue in color. Okay, this is the price of the iPhone. So it contains, the box itself contains some data about the item that is present inside that box. Although we know about what that particular box contains, although we have an understanding about what it contains, about the item itself, but still the box will mention that, okay, this is an iPhone, okay, this is the price, okay, this is the amount of GB that it has, this is the color that it has, this is where it has been manufactured. So it contains some data about that data. Okay, and data about that data is usually called as metadata. Okay, data about data. Okay, information about some data is called as metadata. Here in the case of HTML, you are having the website as your data. Okay, your data is basically your website. So any additional information that you need to provide, you want to provide in relation to the website itself will be called as metadata. Okay, any type of information that you want to provide in relationship to your website is called as metadata. Any additional information that you want to provide, maybe the name of this particular website, that will be the metadata of that website. A name of a website is just information about that website itself. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. So, for example, I want to provide the title of this website. It is the name of this website is an example of metadata about this website itself, information about the website. Okay, so right over here to create, like put up the name of the website, every type of metadata would go inside the head tag itself. So I'll just write title title right over here. That is the name of the website. Let's name it as my first website, so that nobody gets confused. If you are just writing my first, then my first what? Okay, my first kiss, my first pen, my first, what are you writing? Okay, so my first website, that is a good name for a website. Okay, it's a shitty name, like, but still it explains itself. Okay, the next particular tag that we need to focus upon is body tag. Okay, the next particular tag that we need to focus upon is the body tag. Anything that you want to showcase on your website, anything that you want the user to see on the website, that goes inside the body tag. Anything that you want the user to see on the website visually when he or she opens up the website, that goes inside the body tag itself. For example, let's put up a h1 tag that we learned about right now, and we will name it as this is an article. And we'll have a paragraph tag as well. Let's put up some paragraph right over there. Let me just copy it from some place. Okay, so let me just copy it from right over here. Let's go back, let's paste it inside the paragraph tag, let's save it. So as you're able to see, okay, as you're able to see, I want to put up a h1 tag. Okay, first of all, that this is an article, okay, on our website, and then we want to showcase a paragraph. So everything that I want in my paragraph, I put it up inside my p tag right over here, as you're able to see inside the body tag. So it's pretty simple to understand. Let me just like collapse it so that it's much more easier for you to see. So you're having the body tag. Inside the body tag, you're having the h1 tag and then the paragraph tag right over here. And the paragraph tag basically contains your paragraph inside of it. Okay, so if we are saving this, if we are going back to our website, reloading the page, as you're able to see, we are getting a article. Okay, so this is an article, that is the h1 tag. Okay, we are able to see it on our screens and it is bold and black and beautiful. And the same thing with the paragraph tag, you are able to get a paragraph down below, and that too like is basically as a normal text itself on your screen, but in the format of a paragraph. So are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. Now, the second thing that you need to understand is you don't need to do all this. Okay, like you have to do it. Okay, you don't have any option. Every time when you're making a new code in HTML, you have to write all this. Okay, you don't have any option. Okay, this is a rule. But like, as you're able to see, if I'm removing HTML and head, if I'm removing the body tag, okay, I'm removing the head tag from right over here, I'm removing the HTML and the body tag from right over here, I'm just having my title tag, my h1 tag, my paragraph tag directly. I'm saving this, going back to my website, reloading the page, nothing changes. It still works properly. There is no problem whatsoever. I didn't use HTML tag, I didn't use the head tag, I didn't use the body tag, nothing of that sort. I just started writing my entire website and it's still working. Okay, now why is that the case? Then why are we like spending time, like why did we spend the past 15 minutes discussing about all these different things? Okay, so see, what happens is that these tags have been made as a convention right now, that okay, any metadata that you wanted to put it inside the head tag. Any type of elements that you want to show on your website, put it inside the body tag, so that when you're giving this code base to any other developer around the world, if he wants to see something related to the metadata, he knows that he just has to go to the head tag and find it. If I want to get some information about something on my screen, that developer knows that I just have to go to the body tag and just find it inside of it. This is very clumsy. You are never going to have just two components on your website. There will be millions of components on your website itself. It will make it pretty hard to find all these different things. That is the reason why it's always considered a best practice to use HTML, head, body and everything. Even when you're not using it, the browser is basically smart enough to put it for you. Okay, but sometimes it might lead you into like an error or something like that, and you don't want that. That is the reason why always, okay, that is the reason why always you have to do this. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. Now the second thing that you need to know, because see, I'm only there's a lot in HTML and CSS. Okay, what I'm covering right over here is just the basics that is just like enough for you to start with React from tomorrow. Like there's not a lot. We are having another bootcamp that is going to start from the 7th of August on HTML and CSS, where we'll be going into a lot of depth in both HTML and CSS. This is just a pre-introduction to HTML, just only those facts that we'll be using while we'll be doing React, nothing else. Okay, so it will just take me like 5 more minutes to complete up with HTML itself. So don't worry about it. It is pretty easy. You don't have to like just worry about everything. Okay, it is very easy. Please do not worry about anything. Okay, if you're writing head tag inside of the h1 tag inside of the head tag, it will still work. Like I said, there's no issues. These are just made so that these are just demarcations, territories. Okay, any type of metadata, I will be putting it inside of the head tag itself. That's it. Okay, yeah, 7th of August, guys. 7th of August, if I'm not wrong. Let me just check. So again, like guys, you can just go to devtown.in/events. You will be able to see from right over there. So you are having HTML and CSS bootcamp as well as Python and data science bootcamp. So that is going to start from the 8th of August. Oh, sorry. So I was wrong. It is going to start from the 8th of August. I'm so sorry for that. I didn't remember it correctly, I guess. Did the registration start for the HTML CSS bootcamp? Let me just check. Okay, so it has also started. That's great. Like one day we got so many registrations. Okay. Yeah, man, send me your number. Okay, so let's get started right away, guys. Where was I? Okay, so next thing that you need to know is that there is another tag that comes up in HTML that is called as a container tag. Its basic role is to put multiple tags inside of it. Think of it as the Santa Claus bag. Okay, if each of these tags are like small presents that you are having. Okay, so Santa Claus cannot carry all these presents in his hand. So sometimes he needs a bag, like a garbage bag or like whatever you call it, like a big bag, red color bag that he has made of velvet or something like that, and he puts all the different presents inside of it and then carries with him that further on. The same thing goes on with HTML as well. In HTML as well, sometimes you have too many tags. You want to bundle them together into a single tag itself. So that is where your div tag comes into place. Okay, that is where your div tag comes into place. So let me just show it to you guys right over here. So for example, if I want to bundle together the h1 and the paragraph tag, let me just make the paragraph tag a bit smaller. I want to bundle the h1 tag and the paragraph tag into the same tag. Okay, I want to put it inside a container tag, so I will be using div tag right over here. So I will be using the div tag right over here. Let me just cut out this particular portion, post it down below, shift it by some particular degree, shit, and just shift the rest of the stuff by some position as well, and just open up the paragraph tag. So as you're able to see now, your div tag basically contains your h1 and the paragraph tag. Your div tag basically contains your h1 and your paragraph tag inside of it. Okay, so that is why div tags are called as container tags. Now it has a lot of different applications when it is merged with CSS, but right now our priority is not learning CSS, so like just try to understand it is important. Sometimes we will be seeing this in React, so we will be using div tag in React itself. That is why I'm teaching it right over here. Okay, so it will be pretty simple, guys. Do not worry about it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. No, can no. So somebody just said no. I told that everybody was able to understand it. My friend said no. So I'm like, dude, cool. Okay. Okay, great. So see, only this much is important for you to understand to start React. You need to be very clear with these many concepts. These are more than sufficient for you guys to understand everything. Okay, and we can start with our React.js from tomorrow onwards. Are you guys ready to start with React.js from tomorrow onwards? Please do let me know. It would be pretty simple, guys. There's not a lot difficult in React. Like just keep your mind open. Whatever we have learned up till now, just like take in a breath, take it in, and just like start with our tomorrow's class. Okay, it will be pretty simple, guys. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, just make sure that you're coming up like with an open brain to the class itself. Forms. Get the attendance for today, guys. This is the React.js bootcamp. So day we are having as 5. Let me just create the attendance link for today. Yes, I will be able to finish it in 2 days. Like there's not a lot of, see, I have the experience of teaching in boot camps for almost 1.5 years up till now, and before that I used to teach on behalf of Google. So I had to complete like almost like the entire Python and data science in just 3 days right over there. When I was teaching on behalf of Google, I used to complete like entire JavaScript and React.js in just 3 days. So that is why I used to travel a lot as well. The traveling has been like a pretty much limited right now. But yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I used to love it. I used to go to different colleges. I used to teach right over there. I used to interact with the students. I really liked the traveling portion of the entire stuff. Okay, let me just paste the URL right over here. Feed the link, day 5 G. Guys, this is the attendance link for today, guys. Okay, it would be pretty easy. Could you explain what kind of project we'll be doing? So we'll be creating a note-taking app in React.js. Okay, we will be creating like post notes. Do you know like post-it, like the yellow colored small post-its that come basically? So we'll be creating like post-its for a website. Like it will be a basic note-taking website, and we'll be creating posts for that. It will be pretty easy, nothing to worry about. I'll be providing you the styling for that beforehand so that you don't have to do the CSS work. Okay, we'll just be focusing upon the React.js portion of the same. Okay. So do not worry. See, these boot camps. So whenever if you have gone to a Baskin Robbins ice cream parlor, they have 36 or 32 different flavors of ice cream that they have. The same goes with technologies as well. There are various different technologies that are there. So when you go there, you do not like pay for having every single ice cream. They get a particular spoon. You take a small taste of each of these flavors. Whatever you like, you pursue it further. So when I was in college, I used to waste a lot of time. Like I would just start with machine learning and deep learning and then figure out that I hate this. Then I will just start with web development for 6 months, and I will figure out that I hate this as well. I'll start with blockchain, and I'll start with cybersecurity. At the end, I'll figure out that okay, data science was the thing that I want to do. So I wasted like 4 years of my life right over there. These boot camps are meant to be that samples that okay, this is an introduction to the topic. Do you guys like it? If you guys liked it, if you guys were like, yes, this is something I want to pursue further, then I will just provide you the resources to pursue it further as well. That is what these boot camps are. These boot camps are a small gateway into how that technology basically works. Like you'll be learning the basics, you'll be making a basic project that you can put up on your resume, you'll be getting certificates. So that is what these boot camps are. These boot camps are like meant to be a gateway into understanding the topic, that whether you like doing that or not. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Please be on time, and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.